What are your thoughts on the Chavez of today?
Well, he's obviously at the...
Aside from boxing to make ends meet, he works at Petland Distributors.
The fight he really wants to see.
All right, let's check the numbers. The fight is ruled a no contest, and Chavez has been cutting a lot more.
23 wins, 6 losses, and 4 draws, with 103 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws, with 8. Willy Here we go, round 1, scheduled for go out a champion and retire by the end of 99. That's what he... Wise, here's a guy, fellas, he's lost 3 in a row. So
he got the fight because he lost 3 in a row.
He says he'll
be, and quite honestly, I don't think he can win the fight being the aggressor. He puts him punching away. And
Chavez historically earned a problem with Wise, but he realizes Wise is very fast, that he's not his catchphrase, but always known as a great finisher. Wise is slick, more of a mover, as Coley lost by 12-round decision for the NABF.
Well, then neither of us knew about.
Well, due to Julio Cesar's use in the punching, Julio's very slow in coming on. Deliberate. That's another low.
Oh, he hit him just after the bell.
And over, do bobbing and weaving a little bit more than you're doing. You're standing too straight up.
His trouble, particularly at this point of his career.
Well, sure, Steve. Going to try and cut him up. He's cutting punches. He knows he's not a big puncher.
The bell where he felt it. And the punches to the body.
He laid a couple of really hard shots in there, a little harder than he...
Shots to the side, the heavy body shots sometimes.
He's one of these kind of guys, and if I can get him out, why work so hard?
I'll tell you right.
His eyes open up when he gets hurt real hard. Oh, nice jab.
Holyfield fight when he refereed that one.
Doing everything just enough to keep this real close.
It doesn't seem fearful or... Chavez continues to clock 40. He uses the round with a combination.
Keep the jab in his face and try and back Chavez up. Certainly that's great, but Chavez there, I don't know. Stay in the corner.
Where else do you want me to... He's trying to cross over his jab. He knows...
To the head and back comes Wise.
Wise showing that he all the time will slow
Chavez
walk you down.
In his prime, perhaps would have blocked for him. Missed with that right, but back with that left.
And land a few little borderline shots himself just to show.
Chavez misses with a very... Wise landing with the left, counting in round 3, scheduled for 10. Welterweight. Chavez's head.
What a night. Here, a number of them. There's one little one on the inside. There's another one. And in the right hand.
Round 4.
Boy,
Willie Wise had a big punch. He might not be as quick as he is, and I think his quickness right now.
To pay homage to him.
He goes to the body of Chavez. He is a... There's no way Chavez...
Backwards posture. That's just not his...
Down for the first time in his career by Frankie Randall and Ross.
Chavez looking to load up on the right hand. I can...
Chavez trying to go to the body underneath, but wide. And that is the definite sign of an aging Chavez to this point. Unless something dramatically...
Well again.
Hey, you're supposed to. You're supposed to. That wasn't a bell. That was a...
5. Scheduled for 10. 4 cards
on our scorecard.
Well, we in New York and New Jersey over recent times, too. Let's just say we're...
The best in the United States, just about. Because they work at it.
Forrest known for that granite head and terrific chin.
Unless he gets unlucky and gets clocked, boy, he is putting on a performance.
Sitting there with a right hand, missing with a left hook on the inside, just raising the
favor, because if he keeps this up and wins, he'll...
Indeed. Here comes Chavez with the case of accidental headbutts. And right now,
has to do is keeping Chavez on the outside when he wants to. Clashed heads, Willie Wise and Chavez land right hands, and then they come in.
Well, unless Chavez gets very lucky and knocks him out, he is cruising.
Let's check how the online story's going.
Fighters just never really want to stop when it's the right time until he...
The headbutts and one strong right from Chavez seems to date.
I think he would destroy a lot of the great legend that he's created.
There's a heavy straight.
Not bad, but I think he certainly caught his attention, but he didn't follow.
But he's got to follow up these shots, especially when he hurt.
Time he has absolutely nothing to complain.
Oh, look. It's a big left hook by Wise right on the neck of Chavez.
Stood there and quit fighting, let the other guy come on. He shouldn't do that.
Listen to Wise landing more effectively in that exchange. And I believe
It drops the hand right on the jaw and a little bit of a left.
The end of a brilliant career, but he is still dangerous. Remember, he has still got
the entire fight. He was in the fight to a degree. He was fighting.
Taylor was winning all around, but when he got back to the corner, he looked like a freight train.
Fires Chavez, but it's not working. That cut on the...
He knows this is not a big deal as far as fighting goes.
Guys who works at Heckland Distributors in Brentwood, New York. He may never come back after this. He'll be back. Runs at 8:30 p.m. And he says when he sits down at the dinner,
it's just not there. The body's grown too old. It's been through too many. It looks to be in order right now.
And a lot of time, that's just a lot of talk. Now Chavez on the tree. Right before the bell.
Another one.
3 to go.
Great as he was, he reduced to this, and I know when he goes home, when he looks all night long, Willy Wise not the fighter Meldrick Taylor was. And I don't think I'm going out on a limb right now.
Kind of sad when you think about it, the age and the...
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, I tell you what, when you watch these fights, though, I don't know Chavez.
Watch your hand there, watch
He can't just continue to receive and then be out. He's the same, and his heart is the same. Great big punch by
In this case, the youth.
Chavez desperate.
Let go there, let go.
Wise now starting to show some signs.
Seconds and round 8. Here comes Wise. Takes it back to his corner.
And Chavez head snaps back as he tries to be the valiant warrior that he's always been.
He is slack-jawed.
He doesn't have the strength to keep it in, and Wise picks up Lee.
Chavez is still coming forward. All he has left. They're digging at it.
There's that jab by Wise again.
The round is still up for grabs. It's anybody's round now, but Willy Wise
Downs thus far in this fight.
Imagine if Willy Wise was a puncher.
This guy can afford to give up the last 2 rounds.
Wise backs up, surveys the situation.
He's always closing the round strong.
End of a glorious career. From what we're seeing here tonight,
No one's going to pay to see that fight.
final round. You thought Chavez
Boxed in his life. Now's the time to box.
he's got to just stay away from Chavez. And Julio knows it. First time.
Chavez.
There's another one, a straight left hand. Oh, those
The story in boxing is one of the most tragic.
Let's get him at it.
What he's fortunate in is that Wise doesn't have a big...
We could be looking at the final seconds of Chavez's career.
He's just not, he doesn't have the reflex. He does
To an end.
only rounds that I gave to Chavez because he had dominated their strong. And there's that right hand, the head snapping back. Chavez not having...
We have a unanimous decision. Here are the score totals. Willy Wise.
Career, but when you start losing to opponents who are supposed to be